It's Wednesday, July 31st. I'm Emily Walsh.
And I'm Alex Mahadavan, here to report the daily headlines. A man died this morning after sustaining severe injuries while painting at Sarasota Military Academy. Two witnesses pulled an unidentified man away from machinery and performed CPR before he was rushed to Sarasota Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
The dates have been set for the 2013 Sarasota Chalk Festival, which will run from November 13th through November 18th. Although the festival will be held in its regular place on Pineapple Avenue, this year it will span a larger portion of the street for fewer days.
The Sarasota County School Board raised property taxes during a public hearing yesterday evening. The increase is due to a roughly 7% increase in the required local effort millage rate, which is set by the state legislature.
Lennar Homes broke ground on a 280-home development in Lakewood Ranch last week, as development intensifies in the East County community. Lakewood Ranch developer Schroeder Manatee Ranch has opened the door for national home builders like Lennar to enter the community, which also saw building activity this month from construction on the Venue, high-end apartments rising across from Lakewood Ranch Main Street.
A property on Gulf of Mexico Drive sold for $6.8 million this morning, making it the largest transaction on Longboat Key in 2 years. Michael Saunders & Company listed the Gulf Front home, which features 7,000 square feet of air-conditioned space, for $7 million in April.
A contractor will fell 4 Laurel Park trees next month to make way for an environmental project. Spectrum Underground this week discovered 3 oak trees on Morrell Street that must be removed for the Hudson Bayou Water Quality Project, which aims to reduce runoff into the local watershed.
As the economy picks up, the town of Longboat Key finds itself in density limbo. The state legislature has rendered the town's referendum process, the only way landowners can rezone their property for higher density, useless, meaning sellers trying to increase the value of their land are out of luck until the next legislative session.
This week we go in the kitchen for an Italian-American classic at Caragiulo's. Co-owner Mark Caragiulo of Caragiulo's demonstrates preparation of linguine fra diavolo in this week's video. Linguine fra diavolo, which means brother devil in Italian, refers to a spicy tomato sauce. The dish features scallops, mussels, clams, shrimp, and calamari.
Shelby Ellsbury makes her triumphant return to the area for Sarasota International Dance Festival and Carreño Dance Festival's Festival of the Stars Saturday, August 17th. The professional dancer with the Boston Ballet took her first dance class 13 years ago at the Florida Ballet Arts Academy here in Sarasota.
90-year-old Dick Morgan, image consultant for Goodwill Manasota, demonstrates his faith and confidence in the nonprofit's mission in this uplifting video feature.
As would-be dieters soon discover that a world of good intentions accomplish absolutely nothing in changing their dimensions. The same holds true of salvation. We cannot just talk the talk, as very little is accomplished until we learn to walk the walk.
When Dick Morgan walks into Goodwill to do his weekly inspections, no one feels on edge.
How you doing?
The 90-year-old image consultant quietly walks into the store and makes sure everything is neat and presentable.
I interact with the employees and I try to leave them an inspirational message at every site that I inspect.
Morgan inspects more than 40 stores and donation centers each month. He also shares his poetry, which he's been writing for more than 60 years, to help inspire the employees.
I remind them that the Lord is with them every moment of every day of their lives. I just like to be sure that I leave a proper impression when I leave each site.
He goes through a checklist and walks around the store to make sure the restrooms are clean, the signs are up to date, the dressing rooms are neat, the production areas are well organized, and that there's music playing for the customers' enjoyment.
I've been working for 74 years, and Goodwill is the most inspiring place to work because it is their mission to help people.
Morgan has been with Goodwill since May of 1975, and he says he stuck around because he believes in the company's mission to help other people. His passion for helping others began when he was 10 years old, when he would herd sheep with his uncle.
It was 80 years ago that I went to work for my uncle herding sheep, and I loved to herd sheep As Jesus took care of his sheep, I love to take care of my sheep. And so I've always been inspired to help people.
Team leader of the North Honoré Goodwill, Shannon Lummert-Helmer, says Morgan helped her get acclimated when she first began at Goodwill at another location almost 5 years ago. She says Morgan brings a personal touch, which is likely generational.
I think that Dick brings an understanding and compassion that some people are more direct. You know, I think with his age and with his seniority with the company, he's been there, he's done it. He's worked every position in the company, from store manager to standing up and ringing up customers, whatever it may take. So he has an understanding of everybody's role in the stores.
When asked what career advice he would give to younger people, Morgan emphasizes dedication.
You have to be dedicated for a purpose. Goodwill has a wonderful purpose, and it's easy to be dedicated to Goodwill. Ignorance provides no excuse, for opportunity is more than ample to be advised what Jesus taught and to live by his example. He showed us how to live as he walked here on this earth, so our leaving of this world could be a time of renewed birth. So if we wish to abide forever, we must never, never doubt within, for the worst thing that we can do is to be caught dead without him.
Now that's just some feel-good stuff there, Emily, isn't it?
I agree.
For more information and an in-depth look at these stories and more, go online to yourobserver.com daily, like us on Facebook, and follow The Observer on Twitter.
And pick up a copy of the Longboat and East County Observer Wednesday and the Sarasota Observer and Pelican Press Thursday.
And for more videos and fresh local content, go to the Observer YouTube page and press subscribe. Your
neighbors,
your neighborhood.